What am I, Comic Geeks? I'm Lance, and today we're continuing RWBY Volume 3, Chapter 6. And I'm enjoying this a lot because this is, from what I hear, the best season ever of RWBY, the best season of RWBY there is. Um, and so far it has proven itself to be that, especially it's just great. So last time we learned a little bit about Oz and how he is looking for a maiden, and we found out that it's probably going to be or that it's going to be Pyrrha. And this time we're gonna learn a little bit about what the maiden is, what they're fighting, and stuff like that, I believe. uh Also, we had the Yang and Weiss fight, their 2-on-2 match, which was really fun. You got to see the differences between Weiss and Blake, or Weiss and Yang, how Yang is just like angry all the time fighting and anything can get to her. And Weiss is very calculated. And I like that they teamed both of those up. It's nice. They play on each other nice. So it was a fun fight. And showing Yang's anger can be her downfall. They show it in that episode. So yeah, other than that, I don't have much else, so let's hop into it, shall we? But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, because every like, view, and comment helps YouTube show our content, so hit that belly, and you'll stay up to date. All right, here we go. Even though I like the last song better, this one grows on me. It's so fast and quick, and like the notes they hit, this with the guitar and the drums, it's very catchy. It does catch on. I love it. It's good. I still think, though, the Volume 2 is still my favorite.
Well, it comes as no surprise that they've chosen you to move on to the final round of the tournament. Your performance has been exemplary.
Thank you, Professor Osborne.
I wish we could have seen their 2-on-2 fight.
I would never have made it this far without my teammates.
Personally, I think it's the other way around.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've been introduced.
But
Name's
who the
Crow.
fuck are you?
Crow is a trusted colleague of mine.
Professor, if you don't mind me asking,
What am I doing?
Why have you called me?
Yeah.
Please, take a seat. What is your favorite fairy tale?
I'm sorry?
Fairy tales. Stories from your childhood. Surely you must remember some of them.
Well, there's The Tale of the Two Brothers, The Shallow Sea, The Girl in the Tower.
What about the story of the seasons?
Oh, of course. A callous old man who refuses to leave his home is visited by 4 traveling sisters.
Oh yeah.
First understands his reclusive nature and
That's
urges him
right.
to use his time in solitude
There was a
to
whole
reflect
little
and meditate.
small
The
video
second
on
brings him
this.
fruits and flowers, tending to his crops and revitalizing his garden. The third warms the man's heart, convincing him to step outside and embrace the world around him. And the fourth and final sister begs him to look at all that he has and be thankful. In return for their kindness, the man grants the maidens incredible powers so that they may continue to help others all over the world. They graciously accept and promised to share their gifts with the people of Remnant until the end of days. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. The 4 maidens.
Mm-hmm.
My mother loves that story.
Would you believe me if I told you that one's been around since I was a boy?
You're not that old, Professor.
Well, would you believe me if I told you it was true?
Dun dun dun.
I beg your pardon?
What if I were to tell you that there were 4 maidens existing in this world that could wield such tremendous power without dust?
You mean like a semblance?
Like magic.
Yeah, first time hearing it's pretty crazy.
You're serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Dude, look, he doesn't kid around. I like his desk. It's a really cool shape.
Why are you telling me this?
It's got clockwork in it. We need you to be our maiden.
We are telling you, Pyrrha Nikos, because we believe that you are next in line to receive the Fall Maiden's powers.
We?
That was a good
Sorry, we're late.
opening.
Wait. What is this? Who are you?
You know who we are. We're still the same teachers and headmasters you met when you arrived at Beacon.
Except we've got a little part-time job.
We are the protectors of this world.
And we need your help.
I like the bouncing from line to line. Each of them, that was actually really good.
Where are we going?
The vault. Under the school.
We got some shit to show ya. Man, as if this is under the school. Like what?
I'm sure you must have questions.
Lots.
Maybe 1 or 2. I still don't understand. You said I was next in line to receive the Maiden's power. What do you mean by that?
And how do you know
The
that?
maidens have existed for thousands of years. But much like in nature, the seasons change. No 2 summers are alike. When a maiden dies, her power leaves her body and seeks out a new host, ensuring that the seasons are never lost and that no individual can hold on to the power forever.
So, how does the power choose?
Through a series of stupid and convoluted rules.
Crow.
Hey, don't get mad because I'm right.
At first, the only thing that was certain was that the powers were specifically passed on to young women. But as time went on, it was discovered that the selection process was much more intimate.
Intimate?
As we understand it now, when a maiden dies, the one who is in her final thoughts is the first candidate to inherit her power.
Unless it's a dude or some old hag. Then the power goes to someone random, and our jobs get a lot harder.
Why tell me all of this now? Why not wait until I've graduated?
Honestly, we've run out of time.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting a lot scarier.
Why would
out
she
there.
have...
Tensions
Why
are
would she be
high.
thinking of
Grim are
Pyrrha?
growing stronger, more prevalent, and it's not going to be much longer before this peace we've all been enjoying so much goes out the window.
You're not talking about war.
Not a war between nations.
We can fill you in on the details once we know you're with us. For now, all you need to know is that one of the maidens was attacked, and for the first time in history, part of her power was stolen.
Is that...
The current Fall Maiden, Amber.
she's still alive?
Just barely.
We're using state-of-the-art Atlas technology to keep her stable. But there is a lot about this situation that is unprecedented.
What do you mean?
Well, we don't know what will happen when she passes.
Won't her power just transfer to the next host?
Look who's been listening. She is smart.
Under normal circumstances, yes. But this is a delicate situation. It's not uncommon for the last thoughts of the slain to be of their attacker. And to make matters worse, no one's ever seen the power split like this before. For all we know, it will seek out its other half.
Her assailant.
And that would not bode well.
No, that would be bad. It would be really bad. Okay, so what do you need me to do?
If all of this is true, why keep it secret? If this girl is so important, if we're truly on the brink of war, why not tell everyone?
Bring panic.
From what we understand, it used to be common knowledge.
Excuse me?
How do you think legends and fairy tales get started? Even the craziest ones come from somewhere.
Our group was founded in order to protect both mankind and the maidens. Those hungry for power hunted them with the hope of inheriting their strength.
And as you can imagine, the ones that succeeded weren't exactly the kind of people you'd want to have unimaginable power.
And so this Brotherhood chose to remove the maidens from the public eye, allowing their existence to fade away into legend.
The things we're telling you go against hundreds of years of human history. Religion.
No one would want to believe us. It'd cause an uproar.
It would cause panic. And we all know what that would bring clawing to our kingdom's walls. Which is why we would like to...
I'll do it. If you believe this will help humanity...
Man, she's
then
so ready
I
to
will
sacrifice.
become your fall maiden.
Chills.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
It is.
But it's not
But I'm
that
afraid
simple.
it's not that simple.
Well,
Given Amber's condition, you won't be able to inherit her power naturally. However, General Ironwood believes he has a solution.
For the past few years, Atlas has been studying Aura from a more scientific standpoint. How it works, what it's made of, how it can be used. We've made significant strides, and we believe we found a way to capture it.
Capture it and cram it into something else. Or in your case...
oh, that's kind of
wrong.
dirty.
The feeling is mutual. But desperate times call for desperate measures.
And these are indeed desperate times. We can't transfer Amber's power to you, but we can give you what those powers are bound to.
Her aura.
Her life would become intertwined with yours. The question is...
what's that gonna do to you?
Will you still be Pyrrha?
You have an important decision before you, Ms. Nikos. There's no guarantee this transfer will work. And there's no telling if you will be the same person if it does. I advise you to take time to think on this matter.
That's a lot. That's heavy.
Understand that before the Vital Festival is over, we will need your answer.
So, like, soon.
The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made
I like
their first
that
move.
shot. The face
There's
on
no
face.
telling when their next move will be.
Probably won't be long. It's probably happening right now.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the one-on-one finals! Barney, why don't you explain the rules?
It's quite simple, Peter. Instead of a bracket system, each round of the finals will be randomly determined immediately before the match takes place.
Much like any good hunt, there will be 0 time to prepare.
Yes. Now let's see who our first match will be.
Who's it gonna be? Oh no!
Yang Xiaolong and Mercury Black. Would all other combatants please leave the stage?
I already know where this goes.
You better not go easy on me.
You wish.
But honestly, I had no idea the first time. I was like, what? How does this go down? Oh. Ooh. I like the choreography is really good. And I like both their fighting styles. They work really well with each other. Because, like, she boosts herself around with her gauntlets, he boosts himself around with his boots. Oh boy. Nice. Oh. Yeah, no. Oh. Oh, that must have hurt the aura.
What a way to kick off the finals!
Yang Xiaolong wins!
Way to go, Yang! Better luck next time.
Honestly, though, I was so confused on what happened here.
My word!
Cut the cameras.
I was like, yeah, that's what you get, bitch. And then I was like, what? Why is everyone booing? I was so pumped. I was like, yeah, bitch. You take that, bitch.
My leg! My leg!
That's what you get, you little...
That's what I said the first time.
Stand down!
I was like, what? He attacked her.
What? Why?
Mercury! Why'd she do that? Why'd she attack me?
I was like, oh, huh? I didn't get that Mirage or like her Emerald miraged her. I did not get that at all. I was on the fence of like, did she actually mirage everyone else? Or like, how did they do that? I did not understand that. It right by my head. So yeah, I was very confused. I was like, what? So honestly, where do we go from here, right? Like that would be the question. Honestly, obviously, it's just gonna keep getting worse. And in the pit of my stomach, I always knew it was gonna get worse from here on out. Just because like, yeah, that's not great. But this episode was good. We learned more about the maidens and what they want to do with Pyrrha, and how the maiden power works. And yeah, it's a neat idea. And I wonder like if it was successful, then would have Pyrrha been the same? Would have Pyrrha changed? Her personality have been different? Because the idea of two auras, I remember thinking this the first time, like the idea of grabbing somebody else's aura and absorb it into yourself, what would that do to a person? I was kind of curious and interested to see what that would do. Would she still have been Pyrrha? So I think that's an opportunity missed, but not too, it's nothing too bad. It's just more like, man, that's what I thought. That's what I was thinking at the time. So I'm just gonna give you what I'm gonna tell you my original thoughts. You know what I mean? Um, other than that, the Yang fight was great. It was a little short, but then that makes sense. And something about I basically told you how I thought the ending went. I wasn't sure where they were gonna go, and obviously we got to now. She's got to be cut from the tournament because she did something bad. And I'm wondering. I can't remember if the girls believe her. I think they do. Um, and like what happens with that, and is that going to weigh on her? Because honestly, I don't remember too much. Um, I remember the big things, but I don't remember the smaller things. So like how does this play into her character? I don't remember, and I'm quite excited to see that. So that's pretty much all. So don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Later.